Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final 4 episodes of the Introduction to Web Development series. I'm your host Alex from MenuDocs, and today we're going to be doing our HTML wrap-up. What that means is we're going to go over each thing that we covered in HTML in this series. We have 4 more episodes until the end of this series, and we're going to be moving on to bigger and better things. So thank you to everyone who's watched all the way through here, and let's get started with our HTML wrap-up. So guys, this is a sad time. It's finally time to go over the final things for HTML. We came from such a terrible looking website to something that looks actually kind of good now. And yes, it's only a 2-page static website, but with a 2-page static website you can go anywhere and everywhere. So take this and go places that you would like to go. But for now, let's cover our HTML elements. So of course, we have our doc type up here. We also have our HTML type tag, which just encompasses everything. You can specify your language in here. We have our head element, which stores all of our meta tags. Our title, which gives our tabs the titles. Our links are adding in our style sheets for CSS, and also you can use it to link to other pages locally. We have our script tags pulling in some JavaScript, and then we have our body. Our body is where all of our main code is going. Our dividers are keeping spaces even, that way we can check where everything is, and it encompasses a big chunk of code. We have our A's, which is just our href links. These can be internal or external, and in the case of our top nav here, we have our hrefs to our index.html page, our page that we're on right now. We have our JavaScript void here. We have on-click functions, and then we have our I, which is just a in placement, I think is what it's called. Which is basically just a small image. It's like an icon, which is what I think it's actually standing for, is icon. And it takes a lot of time, you forget a lot of tags and their exact names. You just know what you use them for eventually. And in my case, I've been using them for so long that, well, I don't remember their names. I just know what they do. And I'm pretty sure it stands for icon because it's usually used for small pictures. And then we have our H1 through H6s, which is just our pretty looking headings with different sizes here. Nothing crazy. We have our footer, and that really is, I'm pretty sure, everything we did in HTML. We did cover buttons, which is just our form and button classes. We covered lists, which is our unordered list and our ordered lists. We covered so many things, and it's really easy for you all to reference if you just watch through or look for the episode in the series that you need. So if you're trying to find things with buttons, go to our buttons and images video, or buttons and links. I think it's buttons and images. Guys, it's episode I want to say 12. I'm behind. It is buttons and images. You can go to your CSS buttons, and there's so much stuff you can find so easy to reference in this series, and I tried to make it as easy for you all as possible. I tried to get through as much as I could in the series with like advanced tags and stuff, and I'm sure that at some point I'll do a advanced web development series where we're gonna build like a big structured website, or I might do something with React or Vue, or we're definitely going to be doing more web development. You're definitely going to see more web development out of me. I'm not completely sure when, but for now, we're looking at moving into CSS. So in our next episode, we're going to be wrapping up our CSS here. We're going to go through all the CSS we wrote in our cleanup. Then episode 14 is going to be our JavaScript, and then episode 15 will be the series finale. So thank you all for tuning in for all of the HTML videos. I've received more support on the HTML videos than I have all of the CSS videos combined. So thank you all so much for the support on the HTML side of things. Go show the CSS side some love. Next episode's going to be all about CSS, so go show the CSS side some love, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Happy coding.